So guys, welcome back to the Test Rover Automation. I'm Pranav here. So if you guys are new to this particular channel, we are actually doing the Test Rover Automation with the Playwright BDD, and we are using the Playwright Test Runner, and we're gonna look into the POM and fixtures. So POM is a page object model. Okay, guys. So here is my channel, which is a test over automation. And look, I have done many of videos on Playwright with the data-driven testing and all other stuff. So you can come here, review my last video. So this is my playlist, and if I go to my playlist, and this is a Playwright BDD play, and on the project level itself. And this is the last one which we did it with the scenario outline. So if you can please guys, if you are new to this channel, please come here and read this particular session, then you will understand to this session. Thank you guys, thank you for giving so much love and cooperation to me. Okay, so right, let's go and dig into our project. Okay, so if you guys are aware, we did design this particular scenario outline feature, scenario outline, outline and scenario in last two lectures, and we decided to move on towards our fixtures, page, and steps. Okay, so what we can do, all our ecam steps, so all of our steps should come in this particular steps folder. So I will just gonna drag and drop my ecom steps into this particular folder. Okay. And I'm just going to rename it as ecom login steps because we are doing the login here. Okay, login steps, right? And this is my ecom feature, right? So this feature file is in outside of a test block. So I'm just going to drag this particular feature file and take it to the feature folders. Okay. Okay, so look, everything fine. So we have to do some configuration in our playwright config.js file over here. I'm giving this particular path to my ecom feature and ecom steps.js, login steps.js. So what I have to do, I have to give a particular folder in the middle saying this is my placed in my features folder. Okay, features, yes, and ecom, I think we changed it, right? Login steps. Okay, and this should come here in my steps folder, right? Okay, so we will build some robust framework, right? So we are actually hard coding right now all this path, but in future we will just grab everything very robust, so everything should be interpreted, will be interconnected with each other, so we don't have to provide this hard coded steps, right? Okay, so everything looks fine. Just for a prerequisite, in my package.json file, I defined this two particular command, which is npx bddgen and npx playwright test hyphen reporter list. And this whole command is interpreting one particular test block, which is npm run bddgen and npm run playwright test. Right? Okay. So let's show and just run npm run test just to confirm like all our this feature and the steps are interconnected with each other correctly or not. So this should open 5 or 6 test cases, I think 6 test cases. So yes, 6 test cases. So we have one particular is verify user is able to log in, and other 5 test cases are verify user is not able to log in. Right, guys? Okay, let's see if in our feature file, look, this is a feature file. Okay, guys, this is my feature file. Okay, and everything looks fine. And this is these are the 6 test cases running fine. And if you guys have noticed, look, in our playwright feature.gen, we designed this particular. This is actually coming automatically, right? So here it is automatically taking our ecom login feature.spec.js, right? So better you should have to give this particular name, similar what you give to the feature file, and similarly what you give to the steps. Okay, so that will yes, so basically it is taking the feature name of the feature, But yes, so if you guys come here and open up this particular folder, then you will know how this particular folder is working. So we are not actually writing this folder. Okay, that is the beauty of this particular framework. We are not writing this folder. This is auto-generated by this Playwright BDD library. Okay. So guys, what we are doing here, we are actually hard coding all this data and everything. Okay. So what we want to do, we want to make it to the page object model. So let me just remove this await page of pause. Okay. And just for your prerequisite, in a feature, login feature, this was hybrid. My account was hybrid. I have given in a double quote, but just to get it from the page object model, I have just defined this particular statement as my account only. Okay, so this is not no more hybrid here. Okay, so let's go and back to our yes, everything looks fine. Go back to our steps.js. Okay, so let's do the page object model, right? So in my page, I will define one file. File name will be ecom login obj.js. Okay, and in here, what I will do, yes, okay, so guys, for the prerequisite, what I have done, because it would be really tedious, I won't be able to show you the fixture in this particular video. So for that, what I have done, I have just designed one particular page object model over here, which is this one. I'm just going to copy this for now and bring it over here. Okay. And I will explain you completely thoroughly of this particular whole page object model. Okay. So what we are doing here, we are importing the expect. Look, expect is actually coming from our playwright test. We are not using expect anywhere outside from anywhere outside. So we are actually using the logic of playwright test. We are not using the Cucumber JS runner and all those stuff. Here we are actually using the playwright. Okay, and I've just designed one particular class. Our class name is ecom login. Okay, and we have a constructor. This is a constructor in which I'm passing the page as a parameter, and this dot page is equal to page. This and all this my are locators. I'm defining the variables of the locator. This is a world constructor. Okay, and yes, and I have also defined all these methods. Navigate to URL, await this page or go to URL. Okay, and click on my account. Right. Then what is it? Enter the email address and enter the password and I'm also look the simple is it await this dot email box field email address await this dot password field password and click on submit button and verify the user land on the account page so with the logged URL. And I think I have to give one more method saying async verify user is not able to login. Okay, and let me just double check in our steps.js we have this particular okay which is a login URL. Okay, so I will say login URL and I will say await expect this dot page to have URL. Okay, to have URL with my new regular expression. Why we are putting this new regular expression? I will show you now. Okay, give me a second. Just going to send these chats. Okay, that's fine. So why we are putting this new regular expression, guys? Because if you come to my feature file, we are not hard coding the path. We are just giving the small path over here. Okay, I think there is one. Okay, that's fine. We are not hard coding the path. We are just giving the small path. Look, route equals to account / account, and here route equals to account / login. Okay, so this particular is our login feature, and this is the user is not able to log in with this particular credential. And these are all dummy credential xyz@gmail.com. test me, srk testrobotautomation.com, javan123, tester great123.com, and tester xyz123, srkjavan@test.com, and great1234, salman dabang@gmail.com, and test123. Okay, so all these are our dummy yes, insides are dummy email addresses, right? Okay, just for a testing purpose. Right, now let's go back to, yes, where we are. We are designing actually the page object, right? Okay, so I have already got this particular. So what we have to do, we have to export this ecom login page like this way. And let's come to our fixture. And in fixture, I will make a new file. This will be our global file, right? I don't, all our pages could come here. So I'll just type in fixtures.js. Okay. So in this file, so very first our prerequisite will be to import our ecom login, uh, this one, ecom login. So how we are exporting? We are exporting this one here, right? So let's import this. So I will say import what? Ecom login page from dot pages slash ecom obj, right? And another thing what we have to import is, I will say import test as base from Playwright BDD. Okay, so we are actually using this fixture for from the Playwright BDD. We are not using this one from the Playwright test. Okay, so this it is. And now let's do one more thing. Is what we have to do. We have to say const test equals to const test is equal to base dot extend. Okay, what we are doing, we are extending this particular base test. Okay, right? So what we are doing, we are just extending this particular base test. Okay, so just to extend the base test, what we have to do, we have to give one particular bracket now. Okay, sorry, bracket, and inside this bracket I have to pass one more argument saying with curly braces. Okay, I have to pass like ecom, or we can do one thing. Uh, yes, ecom login page. Okay, colon. What we have to do is we have to call our we have to define one asynchronous block over here. Okay, one asynchronous block, and in this asynchronous block I have to pass the page. Okay, right? And here what I will do, after passing the page, I will say use this particular page, and this is an asynchronous block, right guys? So what we have to do, we have to pass the arrow with the curly braces. Okay, and now what I have to do, I have to say const what we are doing, login, right? So I can say login page equals to, I have to create the object of the ecom login page. So I will say new login, new ecom login page. Okay, right. So let me just first try typing this whole statement, and then I will explain you what is happening here. Ecom login page, and I will pass the page into that particular object. And what I will do, I will say await use. Oh, sorry, use login page. Okay, right. I think that's it is yes. Okay. So this is the way you have to create the fixture of this one. So what this fixture will help us? This fixture will help us in getting that whole ecom login page in our step.js file. Okay. So let me just showcase you and explain you all the steps now. What we are actually doing here. Okay, I hope these two statements are very clear. We are actually importing the test as a base or test as a base from Playwright BDD and import login page from the page object. This particular page object. Right? Oh, I cannot give the semicolon. Okay. Right. Then what we are doing? We are exporting the test over here. So, okay, yes, we have to export the test, right? One second. That's my bad. I have to export it. Then and only we will get it. Okay. Yes, we have to export the test. And what is our test containing in our test? So in our test, we are actually doing this particular base class. We're extending that base class and putting our ecom logic, ecom obj, ecom page object logic inside this particular statement, right? Okay, so what we are doing is synchronizing the page. Okay, and this page is a function, is a property, and that and using the parameter is as a use. Okay, and all right, and inside this function, what we are doing, we are saying const login page is equal to new. This line creates a new instance. Okay, I hope you know what is happening. Like it's creating a new instance, and this we are passing the page inside the constructor of this ecom login page. Okay, and what we are doing, this line, it's saying await, and that we are callbacking this particular use function, calling the use function with the login page argument. Okay. In this particular ecom login page, what we have to do, we have to come to our playwright config.js file, and here we are what we are doing, we are passing the path and this one, but we are not passing the fixture over here. So we have to pass the fixture. So how we can pass the fixture? By this command. Okay. So import test from test fixtures.js. Okay. So we are just passing this particular fixture as import test from here. Okay. And now what we're going to do, we're going to go back to our steps.js. Okay. And here what we are doing, we are saying import create BDD and all those stuff, right? I think, yes, I don't need these particular steps now. Okay. And what I will do, I will just gonna say import what? Import the test, right? I need to import the test and this test from, and at this time, this test will be imported from the fixtures, right? Fixtures, fixtures. Okay. And after importing this test, I have to place this test inside my create BDD as a constructor. I have to pass the argument as a in my create BDD constructor. Okay. And now what I will doing, I just taking out this page and let's see if we can find the ecom login page. Let's see. Let me just go back to my this one, right? And just grab. Sorry. Let's try to get this ecom login page. Do, 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 do. Yes. If I pass the ecom login page over here and I say await ecom login page dot let me just go and find the OBJS. Okay, what is our first navigate URL? Okay, steps navigate URL, and here what I will do, I will pass this URL. Okay, right. I think it will work. Let's see if it is working or not. So for that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna come open the new terminal. So that navigate URL, if the navigate URL is working, that means our thing is working fine. So let me just go and try to run this test case. I hope it will work. And if it is giving any error, we can get it from there itself. Okay, so look, we are actually getting some issue. What is it? Let's copy this string from here. Maybe something about mismatch. Just to check everything is fine. That's fine, but why it is giving an error? Oh yes, because of that particular thing. I hope this should be fine now. Run test. Let's see. That's fine. Actually, it's working fine. Okay. Definitely, it will go look verify the user is able to log in with a very credential. And let's see if it is navigating. Given I navigate to ecom login, look, it interpreted everything correctly. Okay. Look, we got completely interconnected now over here. Okay. So definitely our fixture is working fine. So what I have to do, I have to just call this fixture everywhere. Okay. And remove this from a with statement. I have to say ecom login page dot what we have in our page.js my account. Okay. Right. Then what we have next, click on my account. We have is next enter email address. I'll say, okay, first I have to get this ecom login page over here. Okay. And gonna remove this one from here and get this my email address now. So for that, come login page. Page dot get email address. Oh, sorry. Okay, enter email address. Enter email address, and inside the email address, what I have to pass is email address, right? Then I have to remove this page fixture and say ecom login page. Okay. And what we are doing, we are actually entering the password, right? Enter password. So I remove this one from here. Okay. And say ecom login page dot enter password and place my password over here. Right? Okay. Then what we are doing? Yes, we are actually clicking on the submit button, right? Then I have to get this particular another method, which is click on submit button. And here I will pass the ecom login page. And this ecom login page comes here, dot, click on submit button. Okay. And we don't have any parameter for the submit button. But yes, let's do this one, like ecom login page. So verify the user landing on the account page. So we're just gonna come here and just type in here as a ecom login page. And here what we're gonna do, come login page dot verify the user land on the account page. And here we have a parameter like logged URL. Logged URL. Okay. Right. And what else we have is user is not able to log in. Okay. Right. So I will pass again here saying ecom login page. Okay. Remove this one and say ecom login page dot user is not able to log in, and I will pass the parameter which is login URL. Login here, right? Think everything looks fine here now. What is the issue over here? Let's just check. Over here, everything is fine. This coming from here and then okay. Can you see, guys? Over here, we are actually missing this. We removed somehow this one. Okay. Uh-uh. Okay. Now it should fix fine. Okay. Let's see if our test case is running fine. I'm just gonna provide the command which is npm run test. Because guys, we got everything fine. Okay. So can you see, guys, over here it will again regenerate this feature. We didn't touch anything over here. Okay. And it's running. 6 test cases are running with using 4 workers. Okay. Everything looks fine. Yeah. So Pyramid guys, it will take some time. So this is first time we are running this whole connection. So it will take a little bit time to establish all connection, but in the next time it will run quickly. Okay. Look, everything is passing and we have actually implemented our fixture successfully in our test case. And if I go and open my show report, okay. So all these examples and here is my valid credential. Okay. Let's see if our test case get fails. Okay. Because yes, everything is interconnected, everything is fine. So for that, what we're gonna do, we're just going to remove this, delete this whole feature gen because see whether it is again regenerating this feature gen and everything is really interconnected or not. So let's go to ecom feature, come here and here instead of giving this particular step, I will give here as my name runner forward slash test rover forward slash automation. Okay, let's see this particular step should fail. Okay, so let's see how we can achieve this. Let's rerun the test case and let's see if we are actually getting that particular again result or not. So we're just gonna come here and run the npm run test. Okay, we want actually one particular test case to be failed and other off should be passed. Yes, it should take some time to run all the test case. Yeah, so we got 3 test cases got passed. All those are example test cases. Okay, look at this, guys. This is a beauty. We can see verify login user. This is failing. Okay, and we are also getting all the screenshot, crash, and the video. Okay, I hope you guys like this session. And yes, if you need any other information and documentation on this one, please comment. I will provide all the documentation and information on this one. And one more thing, next time, let's do the prerequisite for our next video. So here I'm actually giving this particular login feature, right? Okay. So let's do here and we're gonna make a new feature file saying change name dot feature. Okay. So let's look this particular feature file. We're gonna design the whole feature file. We're gonna create the page object for this particular feature file, and we're gonna put this page object, create the fixture for this page object create class. What we're gonna do? We're gonna use this particular fixture itself. We're not gonna grab the other fixture. Okay. Okay, so guys, hope you like this particular session. And yes, if you have any feedback for me, please, it is valuable for me. So please try to put some feedback, or if you have any questions, or if you want to even if you think like if I haven't done something correctly, and then please show me. I'm happy to get all this feedback. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for joining the Taste Over Automation. Okay. Hope you keep well, safe. Thank you. Bye.